people ask me, like, they're like, you know, like, why don't you stunt ride? I'm just like, well, basically, I just suck. See? I suck. No, seriously. Look at this guy. What the heck is this guy doing? He dirt biking or motorcycle riding? I don't know. He looks confused. Maybe he's just learning how to ride. I don't know. It looks like he's having a hard time. But anyways, I don't stunt because, well, I suck at wheelies. No, but seriously, like, I'm not the best at wheelies. That's like a given. If you're as good as I am, or if you're better, you should be able to tell that right off the bat. I'm not a stunner. No handbrake. See this? No handbrake. That's the clutch. That's all that is. Just a freaking clutch. So yeah, I don't stunt because a few reasons. For one, it's hot as Satan's balls in Florida, and no, it's just not gonna happen. Like, when I'm on my bike, it's so hot that, like, in the wintertime, or I'm sorry, the summertime anyway. The wintertime's nice. The summertime, it is god-awful. Like, if you're not moving with some airflow, you will disintegrate. You will just die, okay? So, that's not really a good reason for why I don't stunt, but it's one of the reasons. I could not sit in a parking lot with it being 159 degrees outside and do circle wheelies at 2 miles an hour, okay? Although it would be fun, and yes, it takes a lot of skill. Not up there in my my interest. It's not really doesn't really pique my interest to do stuff like that. So anyways, besides that, stunting is very dangerous and it takes a lot of skill. On a serious note, it takes a lot of skill and a lot of practice, and I don't have the time to go put in and sit in a parking lot and learn how to do these tricks, you know, for hours upon hours. I mean, like, when I watch people like Dank Wheelie, I'm very, like, I don't know how to say it, very appreciative of his skill level. Like, when I watch him, his finesse, he's a really good rider. He's a really good stunt rider. If you like stunt riding and you haven't already checked him out, you probably should do so. Dank Wheelie, once again, we actually live fairly close to each other. We've ridden a couple times together. But he is a good example of a stunner. Like, he goes out, he puts in the effort, he puts in the practice, and he gets the results. He's made huge progress in the few years that I've seen him riding. Very impressive riding. So yeah, I don't have the time to do that. I hardly get to ride my bike as it is. Like, and when I do, I'm usually with a group of people, like obviously my fiance Heather, and like usually my dad's with me. We have like a small group of friends that we all ride together, and typically 90% of the time I'm riding with someone else. And I enjoy that more so than I would if I said, and I've went to stunt lots before and I've watched people stunt, and honestly I got really bored. Like, I'm not a spectator person. Like, I don't like going to sport events and watching other people play sports. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like watching it on TV. I don't like watching in person. I'm just not really a spectator. So anyways, so, you know, I'm more so like I want to be doing the sport or whatever. If I'm going to be enjoying it, I need to be doing it. So for me, I just like to ride. Like, I enjoy riding, and I enjoy wheelies, obviously. Very obvious. So yeah, this is I don't know, it's hard to explain. I just don't have like a passion to want to be a stunt rider. I don't have the particular bike for it, obviously, too. Although it's a 750, I'm sure there's some people out there that stunt on 750s. But realistically, like, if you're gonna become a stunt rider and you're wanting to, like, that's your goal, you probably need to buy like an old F4i Honda F4i or like an old 636. I mean, I've seen people learn how to wheelie on even old, or not learn how to wheelie, but learn how to stunt, even on like old R6s and stuff like that. Just get an old bike so you can beat it up and throw it around, because you're going to drop it a million times. That's the other thing about stunting, is very dangerous. I'm not talking about stunt riding on like a little Grom or something like that, where if you drop it, it's like, yo, it's 150 pounds falling on the ground, whatever. If you drop a stunt bike on yourself, you're looking at like 400 pounds of just metal and crashing on top of you. And they're a lot faster than these small bikes that a lot of people seem to stunt ride on, like Groms and stuff like that, and Supermotos and whatever. And whatever floats your boat, I mean, but if you're gonna get into like true stunt riding, you need to get a bigger bike, like a F4i or a 636, something like that. And this is just my humble opinion, so don't go blasting me if I'm way off. Whatever, okay. I don't know, there's a million experts out there on the internet, but I just don't have a passion to want to stunt ride. I enjoy doing wheelies, I enjoy riding my bike. That's pretty much it. It's just a hobby for me, and it's something I've always loved, and I have a lot of fun doing it, and that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's, I guess, partly why I don't stunt ride. I just don't have a passion for it. Like, I don't have a desire to. Like, when people say, that's like saying, like, why don't you race professionally? Well, because, again, I suck. But seriously, like, I don't have a passion to want to race. Like, track days, fun and all, but it's just, I don't know, it's just not my thing. I'm not into that aspect of it. I just like enjoying riding my bike, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So alright guys, I'm gonna stop before I rant on anymore. Alright, I will see you guys on the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Look at that right there, see that? Okay, alright, bye.